Carlton's Travel Adventures. Go get your passport.
What's up, subs? This is Carlton with Carlton's Travel Adventures. So, I haven't posted any videos in a week or so because I'm looking for another apartment. Difficult, as you know. If you watch my videos last few years on apartment hunting, you know it's a tough thing. Every year, it's an ordeal trying to get a new apartment. Just not that easy. Now, we talked about the reason they want the Theodora or the guarantor, or they want the CDT, which is CD, a kind of collateral from maybe 6 months out of a year, 6 months, sorry, of rent. You keep the entire year, and you take a chance to get it all back, you know. As some friends talk about the fact that they lost their CDT, and I say it must be some damage you've done to the apartment to lose it. So anyway, let me run through where I'm standing right now, the reason I'm leaving this spot. I wanted to stay here about 2 months minimum to figure things out. You guys watching me know I was trying to figure out if I should go to Cartagena or not, or get a new apartment here. You know, it was getting too stressful and in limbo too long. So I decided against going to Cartagena right now. I'm still looking to go there maybe next year, you know, or have Airbnb there and just go there maybe once a month, you know. And I want to go to Brazil too, just more traveling when it opens up. So let me go through the reason I'm leaving. First, the reason I'm leaving this Airbnb sooner than 2 months. All right. So you guys saw the Airbnb. Friend of a friend, real nice guy. Nothing to do with the guy. I'll tell you right now, so you know that. I showed you before. Real nice spot. So this is my bedroom, right? Nice bedroom. I took the fancy stuff off it, and it's a nice sized bedroom, but most of your activities is stuck back here, you know, since you rent. You can't spread out all over the living room. You know what I mean? You really can't do that. You know, you're kind of stuck in your bedroom, and I got stuff all over the place. You know what I mean? So this is kind of cramped in for me. I just don't like being confined to this room. You can't, with your own spot, you're spread out all over the living room. You got 2 desks there. I got a big dining table, and I can spread out and do my own work, you know? I like spreading out. I even kind of spread out some stuff in this bedroom, which I don't occupy. So it's just nice and fancy here, but I can't spread out here. You know what I mean? I like stuff everywhere. All right? So that's one issue. Other issue is the kitchen. Beautiful kitchen, beautiful. No dining table, no table, no chair for me to sit and eat anything. Here's my air fryer. You can't eat here, you know. You gotta take your food and go outside. I don't always want to go outside, all right? I just don't always want to go outside. And it's sunny out, the table's outside, it's beautiful spot. But I don't want to go outside all the time, you know what I mean? So, another issue is the internet. You know, it's just not very good all the way back here in my bedroom. If you move up to the first bedroom, it's fine. So that's why I have my computer there, you know, most of the time. In the back bedroom, it's just not that strong. You know, if I do Forex, you know, you should be able to make your rent money in a week or two, easy enough with Forex. Not hard. I mean, you can make $600, $500 a week if you wanted to work real hard at it. Or if you do really, you know, conservatively, maybe $300 a week times 4. So with Forex, you can make that money. But if you don't have good internet, it ain't gonna work. You can't do it, you know. So that's one issue too with the Forex. I gotta have great internet, strong internet to download my YouTube videos and so forth. I can do it in the living room, but it doesn't work great back here. All right. So it's just another issue I gotta deal with. So when you have your own spot, you can lay out on the sofa, you know, just chill back, watch a little TV, relax. There is no TV here. And, you know, it's all good. I love to lay out here, watch the view outside at night, you know. Just chill out here yourself or with a girl. But it's just not possible. But it's all good. So let's face it, the deal is this. If you're used to living by yourself for years, you're a certain age, got your own little idiosyncrasies. Nothing to do with the person, the owner. You just like doing things your way. You like doing, like having your own spot, your own privacy. You get a girl over, you can walk outside, in the balcony and do your thing. You know what I mean? Or start some action in the living room and move to the bedroom later on. Just certain things you like doing, and you like the freedom. So if living with somebody, it takes compromise, right? And if you can afford to not do it, maybe some guys have to do it to save money. But if you can afford not to do it, why should you compromise? You're retired and you want to live a good life and live stress-free, and why not just live the way you want to live and not have any kind of stress or any kind of compromise if you don't have to. You know what I mean? Living with somebody takes compromise, and nothing to do with the person. Could be you got your own little issues to deal with, and they got their issues. Everybody. Sometimes people like things out. Sometimes people like putting things away, like dishes or whatever. Everyone's different. Nothing good or bad. Been very clear. Not dissing anybody. Everyone is different. I'm different than you, whoever you are. I live with you. You have certain issues, like certain things a certain way. I gotta deal with where you want things done, right? And so it's nothing to do with individual himself. Just the fact that everyone likes to do things differently, right? So I like to stay up late at night. I watch Netflix, and this TV here. It's not a smart TV. You can't get Netflix on it, right? Can't get YouTube on it for songs and stuff. You can't do it. I got a nice TV in storage now. I bought about 2 years. Nice Samsung smart TV. Somebody said, well, you can watch Netflix on your laptop. The laptop screen is real small. I've done it right now. Probably watched the last 3 weeks. I watched 2 Netflix movies. Just don't like the small screen. You know what I mean? So it's just not a big TV, not a smart TV. And why should I, compromise if you got one sitting in storage, right? So I miss that too. I just miss laying around your own apartment, walking around, get up in the morning, and you want to go to the bathroom. I mean the kitchen. You want to go out there naked or just shorts on or whatever in your own spot. You can do that. I've gotten up, might be girls over doing their thing, and I want to go get some water, right? In your birthday suit. I get up, all hanging, get some water. They want a beer, give her a beer, and it's all good. You know what I'm talking about. A lot more freedoms, do stuff the way you want to do it. It's just different. So if you can afford to not go through this, why should you go through it? You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's a temporary thing, and one month was temporary enough. And I think I'm just going to move on. I might have something as far as a spot. I'll know on Monday or Tuesday. But let's talk about that ordeal again. Every year's the same kind of stressful ordeal. Let me talk about that now. Okay, let's talk about my search for a new apartment right now. So, I started by looking around, talking to, since I have the channel here, I meet a lot of people, subscribers and friends that I have gave me references to some other real estate agents, right? Some individuals. So I've contacted some of those guys, and they all have apartments, right? Some have a few, some have a lot, but nothing that I really want. Like I said, I'm a little picky when it comes to stuff I want, because a lot of them have spots with steps. I guess the law is if it's 5 stories or less, you can have the stairs, not elevator. Okay, I don't want to walk up stairs. Say, okay, lazy? No, I go to the gym. I'm not lazy. I'm not fat. It's not an issue. I prefer elevator, especially if I have to move things. I move things a lot. Like I have the movers move the major stuff, and I move the small stuff back and forth to the bodega, from the bodega, the storage facility. I'm up and down steps 10 times for the day. I mean, I go out a lot. I don't want to keep up and down the step, up and down the steps. I want the elevator. I'm bringing stuff in and out, some stuff from the storage facility. I want an elevator. And a lot of spots I saw didn't have elevators. Okay? So I went to one of the major real estate agencies here. I won't say the name right now because I'm still working with them and haven't locked the deal down. Nothing bad about anybody right now, or good till it's finalized. And I said I'll do some video about my experience with the agency when it's all done. So I'm in the middle of the agency, working on something. So I'm not going to say anything about what the name is, but I'm working with one of the big ones, right? Working with them, saw some nice deals. But last year when I worked with them and others, they wanted a CDT. That's a CD secured as a collateral in case you do any damage to the property. Now, a lot of my friends, they gave me a hard time the last few days, said, do not do the CDT. I guarantee you're gonna lose your money. They all said that. You're gonna, and last year I thought it was like 6 months or more of rent. But I went this year and they said it was only 5 months of rent. A little better, still a lot of money. You got a spot for $2 million, talking about 10 million pesos just being held in as collateral for damages, right? But if you have no choice, what are you going to do? You can't find a Fiadora, which is almost impossible to get someone to guarantee it here, since you're an American. So you take what's available out there, or you pay the CDT. I decided after looking around for a week or two that I'm just going to pay the CDT if they have something I like, okay? But I've got about 4 guys in some WhatsApp group telling me, do not do it. Do not do it. You're going to lose it. I lost mine. But from talking to people I know, Colombians, there's this one lady, she said she's worked with this group for 20 years, never lost her CDT, just don't do any damages. You saw the video I did when I moved out my last apartment, how clean it was, spotless. I live by myself. I don't damage anything. So I'm not worried about it. So I think if somebody loses your CDT because they did some damage, especially if you have kids, then baby is kids. You have kids do damage. You got kids, you're going to guarantee to lose your CDT. I live alone. My apartment, when I leave, is spotless. Didn't lose my security from the first apartment. Was only $300, but I got it all back. The second one just past here is a small security deposit, and I got it back. So I take care of my apartment. I leave it in spectacular condition. So I'm really not worried about losing the CDT. I think the possibility is low. Now, to sum this up, I've got a possibility that's pretty good. I'll know more about it by Monday. Just today is Saturday. Monday or Tuesday, I'll know more if I got it or not with the agency. I don't want to go into details now until I'm sure I got it or sure I didn't get it. Okay. Now the interesting ordeal, stressful again, and I'll let you know more about that next week. All right. So wish me luck until next week Tuesday, and see if I got this other deal with the CDT. And it's a nice spot, real nice spot, and I'll tell you more about it. And on next week, okay? Hang tight. Just an annual ordeal when you live in Colombia.